Hello, and welcome back to Psychology Market. Today, we're going to talk about something that touches so many of us, often in quiet, unseen ways: insecurity. If you've ever felt that persistent whisper of doubt, that feeling of not being quite good enough, or that fear of judgment, then this conversation is for you. Insecurity isn't a flaw, it's a deeply human experience, a signal that something within us needs attention and care. It's that inner critic that can be so loud, telling us we're not smart enough, attractive enough, or successful enough. It can make us shrink back, avoid opportunities, and even sabotage our relationships, all because we're convinced we'll be found wanting. But here's the truth: insecurity often stems from a place of unmet needs, past hurts, or learned beliefs that no longer serve us. It's a tangled web, and untangling it takes courage, compassion, and a willingness to look inwards. We've all been there, right? That moment when you overthink a text message, hesitate to speak up in a meeting, or compare your life unfavorably to others on social media. These are the telltale signs of insecurity at play. It thrives in the shadows of our self-perception, feeding on our fears and anxieties. It can make us feel isolated, as if we're the only ones struggling with these feelings, but the reality is, insecurity is a universal human emotion. The first step, and perhaps the most crucial, is to cultivate self-awareness. This means noticing those thoughts and feelings without judgment. When you feel that familiar pang of insecurity, pause. Ask yourself, what am I feeling right now? What thought triggered this feeling? Is it a fear of rejection? A belief that you're not capable? Understanding the root cause is like shining a light into a dark room. It helps us see what's really there. Often, these insecure thoughts are not facts, but rather interpretations or stories we've been telling ourselves, perhaps from childhood experiences, societal pressures, or critical feedback. These stories become ingrained, shaping our self-image. One powerful way to combat insecurity is through practicing self-compassion. Imagine a dear friend came to you with these same feelings of inadequacy. How would you respond? You'd likely offer them kindness, understanding, and reassurance, wouldn't you? Self-compassion is about extending that same gentleness to yourself. It's about acknowledging that you're human, that you'll make mistakes, and that imperfection is part of the human condition. This isn't about letting yourself off the hook, but about creating a foundation of inner kindness so that you can learn and grow from challenges, rather than being crushed by them. It's about recognizing that you are worthy of love and acceptance, just as you are in this moment. Another vital tool is challenging your negative self-talk. Our inner critic can be relentless, but we have the power to dispute its claims. When an insecure thought arises, treat it like a hypothesis, not a fact. Ask, is this thought actually true? What evidence do I have to support it? What evidence contradicts it? Often, you'll find that the evidence against the negative thought is far stronger. Reframe these thoughts into more balanced and realistic perspectives. Instead of, I'm terrible at this, try, this is challenging, but I'm learning and improving. It's about shifting from a fixed mindset to a growth mindset, where challenges are seen as opportunities for development, not as confirmations of our inherent flaws. Building confidence also comes from taking action, even small steps, in the face of fear. When we avoid situations because of insecurity, we reinforce the belief that we're incapable. By stepping outside our comfort zone, even in tiny ways, we gather evidence that we can handle more than we thought. This could be as simple as speaking up once in a conversation, trying a new hobby, or initiating a social interaction. Each successful step, no matter how small, chips away at the power of insecurity and builds a stronger sense of self-efficacy. It's about proving to yourself, through experience, that you are capable and resilient. Finally, remember that overcoming insecurity is a journey, not a destination. There will be good days and challenging days. The goal isn't to eliminate insecurity entirely, but to learn to manage it, to reduce its grip on your life, and to build a more resilient and compassionate relationship with yourself. Surround yourself with supportive people who uplift you, and consider seeking professional guidance if insecurity is significantly impacting your well-being. You are worthy of living a life free from the heavy burden of self-doubt.